this morning, I think I left my other glasses downstairs. Can you tell me in the chat if you can hear me? That would be great. Just gonna type up a poll for you guys this morning. Then we're gonna get started. I harvested yesterday at my house. Um, and it was a lot, and I came home and processed it last night. And I wish I could put more than 4 options on these polls. That's what I wish. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Good morning. Just come on in and hit the thumbs up. Good morning, Auntie's World. How are you? I had quite a bit of harvest yesterday. Oh my goodness. Pretty happy about that. And yeah. Where's my other phone? There it is. Good morning, brother. How are you? Good morning, Jamia. How are you? Jamie, are you out up and early in the garden? Because I know it's hot down there. I know it's hot. So today, we cannot set up another hydroponic system because I don't have any of the water ready to go into them. And you guys know, even if I use water from the tap, I let it sit out for 48 hours or so. So I don't have that. But I am going to start picking out seeds. And I meant to bring a Ziploc bag upstairs, but I want to put seeds in a Ziploc bag and kind of plan out my garden for the fall, both gardens, based off of the space I have so that I don't overseed. And I don't want to overplant because I legitly don't have, I don't want to be running around trying to find a space to put them. So that is my intention today, as well as unpacking more of this garden room. I think I'm going to share it with like my other everyday stuff. So parts of it, like from this section on, I'm going to have other things. Good morning, Chanel. How are you? Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing today. Let me take this charger out because I don't want it to mess up my connection. I'm gonna go over, y'all. I'm having too much fun in this chair here, and I want to turn the air on low because it's kind of chilly on me. So Chanel, how was your day out in the garden yesterday? What are your temperatures? Let me know. Oh, I don't have to wear these. I thought I left my purse downstairs, but I did not. I could wear the glasses that I want to wear this morning. Oh, what kind of modifications, Jamia? Jamia says she needs to make some modifications with her bed so that she's ready. Do tell. It might be things I need to think of. And I've been trying to figure out, the raised beds here are kind of deep. And y'all know soil is not cheap. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly I'm going to fill these beds. Feels like 90 this early in the morning. That's rough. That is rough. So I think I decided that we're going to use the bottom rows to be storage, right? Tough love method. You didn't go out there yesterday? Okay, I can dig it. I don't think I'm going to try the tough love method. I need to know what's in this garden. Um, you need to take out plants and add soil. So I noticed that with my, what do you call it, my raised bed yesterday, I need to add soil. Do you have limbs or mulch at the bottom of your raised bed? I have limbs, no mulch, stuff like that. It's killing me, but I think I baby your garden too much. I don't know, Chanel. Your garden is like Fort Knox over there. I've never seen someone cover their plants as much as Chanel. Now, she don't have to worry about pest pressure as much as the rest of us because she got those babies covered up. You hear me? So I saw a picture and I was like, man, she got everything covered. She does not like those squirrels and cats and everything else that's over there in their garden. But yeah, I meant to watch outside to see um, what kind of pests are here. And I know that there's something because when I go to leave, there's like little holes as if squirrels or whatever are digging near the driveway area. So I know that there's some pests out there. You should make a picture of you just staring out at your garden. That would be hilarious. That would be hilarious. So I'm gonna get my seeds over here. We're gonna start planning out my fall garden, going through the seeds. I have a mess on this table. Maybe I should clean off the table first. That might be the move for today in order to plan out this fall garden, both gardens. This week, hopefully, Lord willing, it does not rain how it rained last week because I need to get these garden beds at least put together and outside. But it's and I don't want to put them together inside because going down, 2, 3 flights of stairs with some garden beds, that ain't it. I'm not doing it. So that's what I need to do. I need to put together these garden beds. Let me move this cup of water before it spills. And I need to grab these seed containers. But before I do that, we're gonna look at what I need to plant for the fall. That's what we're gonna do. So I know that I started some cabbages. I'm gonna bring some seed trays over here hopefully tomorrow. I'm gonna bring some potting soil. I decided that I'm gonna open up my other bag of Happy Frog that I ordered, and I'm gonna do seed starting with Happy Frog potting soil. I don't want to do seed starting mix. I just I don't want to do it. I feel like seed starting mix is way too expensive, and then you have to up pot. You started inside, which is going well so far. You're nervous about it. What are you nervous about? You have your lights, you have your grow mats. What tell me, what's your apprehension this morning? Oh, you know what? Let me slide back. I forgot to put up my goal. Let me slide on back over here. I'm trying to be like my brother. And before people come in, I might actually gift out some subs this morning too. Because I almost forgot one month to give out my subs. And I don't want to do that. And I need to see the whole chat, live chat. So I like being up here because I have both of my screens. Let me start this goal. Good morning, Nitro. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, are we ready to get this thing started today? All right, so let's do some ground rules. I've been on here talking to you guys this morning, saying my good mornings. So here are my ground rules, right? Number one, PG-13 stream. Let's keep it clean in here. Y'all know I like to keep it clean. And my moderators, which are the greatest moderators in the world are authorized to remove anyone who does not keep it clean and creates chaos in the chat. So just be careful of what you do and say, because my moderators will boot you, time you out, whatever it is that they see fit. Number two, I love, love, love an interactive chat. So please do ask your questions. And if I don't know the answer, maybe I'll hop on the computer and try to help you find the answer. Moderators, brother, if you're on, Chanel, if you're on, Chanel, don't let me forget to create a command for you, because you don't have video content, but you have picture content on your channel. And I think everybody would love to go there and see your picture content. So don't let me forget to make a command for you. Or brother, if you're online and on the computer, can you go make Chanel a command for the moderators? What else? Yeah. Make sure you hit the like button on your way in, so that way you don't forget on your way out. And yeah, be polite. Speak to everybody. Do all those things. So I have my pen and pad here. This is my notebook from last season. I might refer back to it. Things that I grew and didn't grow. And I'm going to start off by cleaning off the table. Then we're going to go get the fall seeds and start planting out and all those things. Also, before I go through the seeds, I need to clear space on this table. So let's kind of do that first, I think. Kind of show y'all. Let me just get up. There's so much stuff here. So many notebooks, so many seeds, so many paper towels. So you guys will kind of see that I'm a little OCD-ish on, I have to keep things in order and organized. So I need to put stuff up. I don't need these while I put stuff up. I got these garden gloves. We'll be using these out in the garden. All those things. Yo, I was in the garden for so long yesterday that I was legitly sweating, and I am not a sweater. I can tell you one thing I'm disappointed in, right? I'm disappointed that my hydroponic system is broken. It leaks, and I don't like it. Can you guys see me? Okay. So I'm gonna put my gloves over here. If you know me, you know that I do surprise mailings. So, I gotta take this out of the box. This goes in my green stock. So I'll put these over here, I think. I'll eventually rearrange it again. Y'all know me. Yeah, I like the gloves. What's in here? This is more hydroponic stuff. Put this over here. My paper towels. And I need to put seeds up in their rightful containers. So these are my sponges. So I bought sponges from online. I try not to be very, very particular. And when I first bought them, I did not like them because I felt like they were too small, right? And I don't know if it's a such thing as a too small sponge or whatever, but like they had looked kind of weird to me at first. See? They looked kind of weird. You probably can't tell from the camera, but they're super duper small. Put those back because we don't need them right now. And I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have my coffee this morning. And I don't like that. I'm kind of tired. It was a struggle getting up this morning. I tell you what else. I have more strawberries that rooted over at the house, and I'm very excited about that. So that was great. I have these books out. Where's the other book? I want to take a peek in these books at some point as well. I want to make sure. So, are you not going in the garden at all, Chanel, this weekend? Or Is there like a time frame that you're giving yourself a break from babying your garden? Oh, you know what? Let me show you guys this. I don't know who was talking about it yesterday. And I think Shelly did it and Four Seasons did it. So, and brother, I hope you're paying attention, because when you go to clean out your hydroponic system, matter of fact, have you cleaned out your hydroponic system yet from any of your grows? So this is citric acid powder, right? And I've used this in my hydroponics. I think I did a video and I said that it was very gunky and I wasn't comfortable putting more plants in it until I can get it out. So I put this in it and it cleaned it so amazing. I think Miss Shirley said that you could use hydrogen peroxide. A lot of people were giving me tips. But the one tip that I went with, and I probably will go back and use hydrogen peroxide one day, is this citric acid cleaner. It is phenomenal and it works almost like instantly. So I love that. Good morning, Nisi. Good morning, Miss JK. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me make sure I can see the live chat on. Chanel says, I think I'm going to take a look at a few things, but I have time to myself today, so I'm only going to look. I don't believe you. I think you're going to work in that garden, because if you see something, you're going to want to mess with it. Nisi says, I really want to try starting seeds outside, but will they make it since it's hot? It depends on what seeds you start and if it's possible for you to like maybe cover them. So yeah, it's possible to start seeds outside, but you also have to think about, do you have the means to protect them right now? So yeah, I think it's possible. I mean, that's what people used to do back in the day. And depending on what seeds they are for, like, so for example, like collard green seeds and stuff, they're so tiny that I'm sure you have plenty of them. So if they bolt, you can always just plant more, right? You might want to try to start some inside as a safety measure, but if you don't have the space, then go ahead and start them outside. Okay. You do know. Yeah, I do. You say you going out there just to look. You're not going out there just to look. We know better. You know, I almost got, you know what I should do? I should take it one box, one bag at a time, right? So I know these are shirts and these go to someone. Put that in the corner. This is my grinder. I decided we are no longer grinding peppers in this one in particular. I cleaned out all the pepper stuff, and I'm gonna get another, maybe a little tabletop up here, and I'm gonna have like a little seasoning grinding station when I bring like my basils and parsleys and, you know, cilantro and all that stuff over. So I'm gonna sit it. I need a table up here already. Thank you. You do have space inside. Never started outside. Just wanted to. I mean, look, if it's an experiment, you might as well try it, right? This light is bothering me. Sorry. Yeah, if it's, yeah, try it. I would. Am I going to start seeds outside? Some. The seeds that I'm going to start outside are like carrots or like root vegetables, just because I'm a firm believer that most root vegetables don't like their roots disturbed, or, you know, because what you're eating is the root. So I'm going to do some some carrots outside for the winter, um, some carrots, some turnips, and I got to get my spacing right with the turnips and plant them early enough to where I actually get a harvest. You don't have one of those? It's cute. Um, this one my husband bought for me. Are you gonna do carrots and turnips outside soon? Yeah, I'm gonna do the purple top or red top. Is it purple top or red top? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do those turnips. I'm trying to, you know what? I don't know where to put this. Because over here, you know what? I could put it on top because this one, I think I made a mistake, y'all. Now that I think about it, this hydroponic system has to go on top because this one right here, unless I turn them side by side, yeah. This one, the plug goes into the light. I'll figure it out later. And then I have to move these lettuce seeds because I put them up here because the package had got wet, so I could put it back in the box now. This is lettuce. I feel nasally this morning. Hey, Donzel. And I have plenty of seed packets up here on this table that I need to sort too. So that is what I'm doing. So lettuce. I'm very nasally this morning. I was also trying to figure out what was causing this to leak. I wonder if it was the stopper. Because if that was the case, I have another stopper. Or is it cracked somewhere? I don't know. But I don't want to wet up my floor. So there's that. Y'all, I'm very sad about my hydroponic system. Now I need another. Because I think now I only have 4 of the regular ones. And what's my favorite number, y'all? I'm down to 4 plus the big one. But the big one's not here. So I feel like I need a 5th. I need it. I'm going to sit this over in the corner because I'm going to toss this out. And that means I have to get another label. I don't know if I'm going to, it might be named Shelly 2.0. We'll see. Just because I think it's only fair because she bought the first one. So, Chanel, your comment is relative. She goes, I see you're sad, but you have so many. But that's relative. Do I really have many? In my eyes, I do not. And I need the 5th regular one. So the tower, I don't count towards my hydroponic systems. That's for a specific use. That's my seed starting. I was going to use it for the fall. The reason why I'm not using it for the fall is because I'm not at the house and I don't want to be lifting that system back and forth. To get the water out of it was very, 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 I didn't like it. So I left it at the other house. But I need a 5th. I need it, Chanel. I need it. This is going to go to the toss out pile, though. I need a 5th. And these I can kind of put somewhere else. I do have a mega one, but that one isn't here. So you guys ever had hot hands before? I use these in the wintertime. What would I grow in the 5th? Trust me, I will find something. It would give me more than enough seedlings for my outdoor. But yeah, I would grow maybe something. I would grow cucumbers for the wintertime inside of one. So I need another small one that's specifically for cucumbers because I love cucumbers. Who doesn't love cucumbers? And then I need one that's specifically for dwarf tomatoes because I don't want to put my tomatoes and cucumbers together this season. I need it. Even if it's another garden cube. Your husband uses those high. Does he put them in his pockets? Okay. So these are labels. I'm gonna use these labels for outdoors only. And there's a few that were in my pocket that I could put back in this box. Actually, no. I can see why he uses them though, Chanel, because it gets super duper cold. There they are. I was looking for my other garden marker. It was in the box. And there are some. I think I'm going to put my butterfly clips in this box too so I don't forget where they are. Put them in here. I have some more butterfly clips that I took off yesterday. And I need to bring them over because I don't want them to get misplaced. Garbage. All right. Do I have enough of the table cleaned off to put stuff? So number one, I have all these seeds on this table. See all these seeds? I need to put these seeds inside of the boxes. So number one, we're going to put seeds away. Number two, I need to figure out what to do with these things because I am going to need them next week for when I start my seeds. So I'm going to put them down there. These are for when I start my carrots. Ali, you're a bad influence, but not really because she's going to get another one anyway. You know me so well. I am. I'm going to do some research, though. I kind of feel bad because I feel like I don't give the let pot a chance. But then I also, remember I was going to get the Mufka last year, and I didn't do that either. So it's going to be between a Mufka and a let pot, although you know that I love A-Hope Gardens. So, yeah. Which, Chanel, you have the Suncoast, right? Your first hydro is done, and I didn't see if it was working. Light doesn't come on. Got to reset. Did you troubleshoot the whole? Yeah, like how long did you have it? The one that broke for me is the very first one I ever got, and that was a gift. And so that I think that's why I'm upset because it was a gift. Y'all know I love gifts, so that is what upset me the most because it was a gift. Let's see. I'm gonna switch this out. Also, I've been trying to regulate the temperature in this room because of the hydroponic systems. I didn't buy that one. Shelly did. So I don't think that did I do the warranty with that one? I don't know if it was, I don't know if it's the Garden Cube has the warranty or if it was, the A-Hope has the warranty. I think it's A-Hope that has the warranty, not Garden Cube. Put these on my desk. So, yeah. Yeah, you have an A-Hope and a Suncoast? Okay. All right, I got a lot cleared. I think I might have enough. Look, even more seeds. So first of all, we need to put up the seeds that I have. And then these are what I gift into. And then I think at the top of the hour, top of the 8 o'clock hour, is when I'll do the member giveaway. I think I need to do that. This needs to go over here because this is where my seed starting is going to be. And then I have the seeds behind me. So let me just grab my chair here. First things first is we need to put up seeds, right? So we're going to put up seeds. And you got it last December. What kind of system is it? Is it, because if it's an A-Hope, they have warranties. It's a let pot. Do let pots have? I think let pots have warranties too. Bee balm. I don't remember what I use bee balm for. I have, so those pink flowers in the yard are bee balm. They're beautiful. So I'll definitely plant these again next year. I wonder if I can plant some for the fall. Surface sow sprouts in 14 to 20. That's a long time. 12 inches apart. Frost. Oh, it's frost hardy. Maybe, but it did take a long time for it to do something. Maybe I can plant more of these. Maybe I'll leave it out. Maybe. You typically use the A-hope for fruiting plants and the Suncodes for lettuce, strawberries, and brassicas. Okay, more peppers. Look at this. Y'all know I like peppers, but y'all are peppering me to death. More peppers. More peppers. Lemon drop and Buena Malta. Check that out. Are they hot? It doesn't say. This one says it's hot. I think this is more decorative. So put them in separate piles because I have different piles. Direct sow. Autumn Beauty sunflowers. These are big sunflowers. So I have a flower. I think I have a flower seed. One that just has flowers in it. Here we go. You're growing the Buona Malta purple pepper and it's hot, very delicious. Like just, is it tolerable heat? Describe it to me. Sunflower. Here we go. Sunflower. So someone asked me before, how do I sort my seeds? So I have a flower, one that has flower, and it is supposed to be alphabetized, but I'm noticing that right now it is not. So since I have you guys here, I'm gonna do that. Canterbury bells, bachelor buttons, carnations, coxcomb, coleus, marigold, mullein, nasturtium. Oh, the daisies are out of place. A, B, C, D. Good morning, Pepper Rookie. Did you see all those peppers that I harvested yesterday? I might email you for some recipes. So I have various peppers that I've never grown before. So for example, I've grown cayenne pepper before, but there's got to be more to it. It's got to be more to it than cayenne pepper and cayenne pepper flakes. I was thinking about pickling some of the peppers, so yeah. She's tolerable when purple, but gets hotter if you allow her to turn red. Yes, you can. Thank you, Pepper Rookie. Yeah, there's so many peppers out there. And I know that you make some really delicious things. I'm very interested in do you sell your stuff? Because I'm interested in the cowboy candy with the pineapples that Cece had. That looked delicious. And I know it must not be that hot because she was eating it like it was candy. Quick snack. This is for hydroponics. I'm going to leave these out. Pepper sauce, pepper jelly, cowboy candy. You're planning to ferment some peppers to make sauce? Okay. Where's my pepper? Here it is. So I have a container specifically for peppers. You can send me a jar. Cool. You need me to email you? So Chanel, would you categorize those Buena peppers super hot or just hot? Because I have them labeled differently. I will pay you for them. Just let me know. No, brother. Not how about them Cowboys. Not at all. Not at all. How long, Nitro, how long does it take you to ferment peppers? Because I haven't tried the fermenting process of them. Habaneros, Hungarian wax, then cayenne. Let's see. I think habaneros I'm going to put hot pepper. And the cayenne I'm going to put hot, and the habanero I'm going to put hot. I don't really have a lot of sweet peppers here. And what I did was, instead of growing, now I got a little carried away with the sugar rush. It's pretty hot, but it's not like a ghost pepper hot. Okay. Space Master cucumbers. Okay, so they're similar to cayenne. Thank you. Hungarian wax. I think these are hot too. It's a medium hot pepper. This is your first time you watch videos just a couple weeks and you either refrigerate or keep fermenting them to make them hotter. Gotcha. So many seeds, y'all. So many seeds. I know that these are super hot, and I'm going to put the letter with them. I got those from Miss Ruth. Thunderbolt. How many have you grown the Thunderbolt hot pepper? Because I have those too. Are those hot or super hot? I'm going to put them with the super hot because they sound super hot. Okay. They're often called the purple cayennes. Okay. Bell pepper, bell pepper. So I have some purple bell peppers that I'm going to grow next season. And I'm also going to start going through my seed cases because I don't want to be a seed hoarder. And I know that seeds sometimes lose their umph. So I'm probably going to be doing some giveaways just so that the seeds don't go to waste. There are people who can plant them. I think I showed y'all this, but I made a mistake. I thought I was buying seed starting potatoes, and I bought potato seeds. You see that? A mess. Is my label maker here? I think I left it downstairs. I need to remember to come back and label the last few boxes on one of these. So this, and then I think I have asparagus somewhere else. Okra. I wish there was a such thing as a, oh, Thunderbolts are similar to a Marconi. All right, I'm going to take those out because that means that they don't go to. But the Marconis aren't hot. Are you saying that the Thunderbolt pepper is sweet? It's too late for that, ma'am. You're definitely a seed hoarder. But I'm trying to do better here. I'm trying to do much, much better. We're going to be giving, wintertime, we do a lot of seed muss and giveaways. So because I have so many, okay, thank you, Pepper Rookie. Look at Pepper Rookie in here helping me out today. Are there any more seeds anywhere else that I need to put away? I think that's it. No, there's not. I haven't enjoyed going Clancy's True Seed potatoes, especially since I only got 8 seeds. How many potatoes is each seed supposed to make? One would think that they would multiply, so I'm going to start them in the, like, at the end of the winter next year so that I can have a spring harvest of potatoes. Those potatoes are going to be saved. More tomatoes, comfrey. I don't know what to do with the, you know what, I'm going to put comfrey 12 per pack. Let me see. I don't know if it said it. Yeah, it says a 12 count. So is it only going to make 12 potatoes? Because if that's the case, that's whack. I'm gonna put my comfrey in one pack. I feel like I have an asparagus. Do I have asparagus already? I don't. Let me put that in its own. I have asparagus seeds. I'm gonna wait till later. I have some Malawan picante seeds you may like. They're just below jalapeno heat. Yeah, I actually might like those. You wouldn't wait too long to plant the Clancy seeds since they're coated. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm gonna leave the kale out because I'm planning to plant those. Cucumber. Let's see. Oh, this is not the right one. Where's the cucumber box? The 12 potato seeds should grow more than 12 potatoes, but you're just not sure how much to expect. Gotcha. Understood. Understood. So what I am going to do, maybe not this live stream, but another live stream, I'm going to go through all of my seeds, and I'm going to take out stuff, and I'm going to do a huge giveaway stream. That is what I'm deciding to do. These are tomatoes. Where are the tomatoes? Jacqueline sent me some determinate tomatoes. So yeah, we started off the seed with me playing in these seed boxes. I have 5 of them, which is just enough. Determinate tomatoes. Slicers. Okay. I tell you what tomatoes I will never grow again. Those yellow gooseberry. Okay. All right. So what are you guys growing in the fall? I know that I want collards. I know that I want kale. I want different types of kale. So I need to, before I buy seeds, yes, I did say before I buy seeds, I need to see, where's my kale? Swiss chard. I need to redo the label because it's very kale, collards, turnips, probably seed some broccoli, probably seed some cabbages, mustards. What I'm not going to grow this year is pak choi. Actually, I lied. I am. I want to try these little pak choi. I need some new cases, like the little individual cases. So I need to pick out which varieties I'm going to grow. I need to move these seed containers back. Okay, here we go. Good morning, Rico. Good morning, good morning. So we're going to choose broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, kale roots, also started some determinate tomato. Determinate for the fall. What's your grow zone that you could do that? What is your grow zone? Okay. The gooseberries pictures look so pretty. We won't grow the yellow pear tomatoes, no taste. JK, Miss JK, the yellow gooseberry, very similar to the yellow pear. I do not like it. Don't like it at all. So we're going to go through these containers and pick out the varieties that I'm going to grow. You're in North Carolina, 8A. You're still trying to grow your spring garden. My summer garden is booming. You'll see on Monday, I did some pruning and things like that. Debating on the tomatoes down here in 10A. Pepper Rookie, you know which tomato has me astounded? If you can find, and if I have some, I'll send them to you. The Brandywine. They're so big and like meaty, pause. But they're so big that and they're delicious. So I love the Brandywine tomato. Chanel is growing cabbage, collards, carrots, beets, bok choy, radishes, and you're thinking about broccoli rabe. I don't like broccoli rabe. I think I told y'all that yesterday. I don't like it. So yeah, let's see. They're being transplanted out next week. Nice. Very, very nice. So we're going to start off with, you need a good slicer for your sandwiches. Yeah. You know what? Let me see if I have any Brandywine. If I do, shoot me your, let's see. Where's the tomatoes? Do I have Brandywine? If I do, I'll send you some seeds. Brandywine, black creme. I think I do. And I think I have plenty of them. Yep. Do you grow the Cherokee purple? And then I also love black creme. Tomatoes, potatoes, purple kale, volunteer, currants, and a few experiments. Regrowing raspberries, blackberries, strawberries are bought from the produce stand. Nice. Oh, thank you. Someone tried to talk me into the yellow pear at Lowe's, but I almost bought it. But in the crunch, I didn't buy them. I'm glad you didn't buy them. Chanel, I don't think you would like them. So yeah. Pepper Rookie, my email address is on my channel page. I'm going to sit these to the side, these Brandywine. Matter of fact, where's I'm going to take out some because I want to make sure I save myself some. My garden marker. I've only grown Perrin and cherry tomatoes. I think you would like the Brandywine. So shoot me your address and I will send it. Isn't broccoli rabe something like broccolini? Could be. I like regular broccoli. Brandywine. And then I'm going to write your name on it, Pepper Rookie. So I know who to send it to. So shoot me an email and I will send it to you. When did I get these? 2025. So yeah, Brandywine, totally worth it. Will grow it again next year. I will not grow the yellow gooseberry. I don't think I'm going to grow, I want more cherry tomatoes next year. So yeah, there are plenty of seeds in here, so I can share quite a few. Yep. Here we go. Indoor tasty tomato. I don't like the Tom one. I'm still trying. I have to ask Jacqueline. They say orange hat is tasty. I also think for hydroponics, the tomatoes are tasty depending on the nutrients that you feed it. Because at first I was just doing A and B on my orange tomatoes and they were kind of bland. But when I changed up the nutrients that I gave it to the, what is it called? The Maxi Grow, or I think it's called, then they tasted better. That's just my opinion. You're trying to keep your tomatoes alive till the fall. Are you harvesting a lot of tomatoes? Because I did. All right, set this to the side because I need to melt that. All right, let me put this back. I think broccolini is just the offshoots of the broccoli plant. They taste pretty good too. I like offshoots of regular broccoli plants, but that longer broccoli, it tastes kind of bitter. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. Facts. Synthetic fertilizer changed the flavors. The heat won't let you be great? Oh no. Are you covering, Jamia? Are you covering your peppers? All right. This needs to go into the fridge. Let me grab the one for this morning. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little parched. Put this over here. All right. Okay. Let's go through these plants. I think I'm going to go through the collards first because that is what I'll be planting majority of. Collards and kale. Where's my kale? Kale is at the bottom. Peppers love morning sun and afternoon shade. I agree with that. My peppers, the Pekino yellow pepper is doing amazing. So someone told me that the pepper wasn't really that hot. And I thought about trying one. And then I thought about if someone had told me a fib and it really is hot, that I was going to be upset. So I didn't try it yet. Have you ever tried the Pekino yellow pepper? If you have, tell me if it's hot or not. You love to grow broccoli, spinach, and lots more in my apartment, but this year is reality check of how much you can grow. Are you growing in hydroponics only? Shocking documentaries. I gotta turn this air up a little bit. I'm getting hot. So, yeah, are you growing in hydroponics only? Or do you have like lights in the whole shebang? You know who grows a whole lot? You're growing in dirt. Okay. Doing Georgia Southern College this year. The Pekino yellows do have heat. Is it like tolerable? Like for a person who doesn't eat spicy stuff, is it tolerable? That's what I want to know. There's more buttons on here than usual. I'm gonna go back to the poll question in a minute. If you're here, make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way in. And also make sure you take the poll because I'm about to end the poll and I'll tell you why I put that poll up there. Good morning, Kizzy. I think that's you. I think that's you. So I want a different color. I want different colored kales to go in the front or kales that look very, very pretty. I'm looking for a purple kale. Please try that pepper live. Chanel, don't do it. Because you know that Rich is in the bushes over there and he will ask me to do the same, and you know that I'm not doing it without a super chat. All right, Red Russian. I think this is a color that I would like to grow. And then, oh, I have two Red Russian kales, but they look very different. It's mostly plants in the window and in front window and a cart you found. That's pretty neat. So these two Red Russian look different. I'm gonna try both, but I also like the I have kale here too. I have a ton of kale. I need to give away kale. I'm gonna plant these because I like it in smoothies. Oh, I have two of them. I'm gonna plant that one. I have a lot of dwarf blue kale. And then I have Lacianato. Oh, thank you, Nichols. Please share and subscribe to this channel. Like, share. Thank you. At what point do I up pot kale in a C roll and I unalive your dragon tongue? How did you unalive your dragon tongue beans? The red mustard is pretty and bountiful. Okay, red mustard. Yes, I remember I tried this. So here's Pepper Rick, you still here? Is the Pekino hotter than the Scotch bonnet? If it's not, then I think I could kind of handle it. At what point do I up pot kale? Kale? It depends. How big is it? I like to put my kale outside low 1000. Yeah. I don't know if I'm trying that outside. So back to you, Jamia. Once my kale, and I could protect it from like slugs and stuff and all the pests, I think once mine gets like the fourth or fifth set of true leaves, I transplant it right outside. Um, Depending on the size seed tray you have it in, um, if it's in the small seed trays, up pot it to like the 3 to 5 inch tray. If it has less leaves than that, but I think that's what you could do. If you want, you could take a picture and send it to me, and I'll tell you if I think you should up pot it. That's jalapeno level. So pepper rookie. Have I ever eaten a? I did. I tried some cowboy candy before. Oh, it's in a seed snail roll. Oh, does it have any true leaves yet? I saw on Asia's channel, even if the kale seeds are like leggy, you can kind of just put them down in a pot. Once they get like the true leaf, I would take them out of the seed snail. But then also look and see what Miss Georgia Peachnut does, because she also does a lot of stuff in seed snail rolls. So I would take a peek to see what other people was doing. I don't like the seed snail. I think it's too messy. They worked miraculously on those marigolds though. So let me make sure I can see everybody. Okay, that's much better. So yeah, maybe try that. I thought I had more lacinato kale and I don't. I'm gonna take one of these. Good morning, Robert. I'll leave. I have three. See, I have lacinato, dwarf dwarf blue curled Scotch, red Russian, and I need one more. I think I want the regular. All right, there's four different types of. Good morning, Roshita. Have I tasted kohlrabi? I tasted kohlrabi once, did not like it, and I found out it was because I cooked it incorrectly. So I am gonna try kohlrabi again. I didn't take it out yet. I tried to grow kohlrabi in my hydroponic system, and it was a fail for me. Other people have done it. I have not. I'll send you a picture. I did up pop me pineapple, tomatoes, and rattlesnake beans. They're inside for a while. Okay. Okay. Roshida, are you gonna do any gardening today? What are these? Collards. So the most important things are the kale and the collards. What are these? Put these on the side. So for me, I think it tastes like it tastes very close to like broccoli and cabbage to me. It's like a mix. So I saw both Shelly and Asia fry it like French fries in the air fryer or like French fries. So I'm gonna try that. Try to take a picture of your indoor setup to show you the indoor setup, but couldn't. It's way post. Is there a way to post pictures? Yeah, you can go to my community page and post it there. You need to go harvest okra, but it's humid. Girl, don't let that okra get too big. Um, Jamie, you try. Oh, I think you did. You tried to eat okra raw before. How'd you like it? Cause I can't do it. I can't even force myself to bite into it. Oh, it's supposed to rain most of the day. Okay. So I liked the champion collards last year. I want to try to finish out this Georgia. I have way too many Georgia Southern collards. I also like the Vates. Vates. And I have a ton of these. Anybody want any Vates? See you later, Donzel. I'll give away some Vates collards because I have way too many of them. And then I have my grandmother's Blue Max. So Vates, champion. I don't think I'm going to do the Morse heading this year. I have too many Vates. And then Georgia Southern. All right. You love raw? Oh, I can't do it. So I'll grow 5 different types of collards this year. You did get out there yesterday. Raw okra, ill. I like it fried. I like it fried too. You want any collards you want? I got you, Jamie. I got you. Bates. Let me write this. If you like kale and spinach, would you like collards? I do think if you like kale, you would like collards. Bates. Let's see, Jamie. Church's fried okra. Now, they delicious. Raw okra isn't as slimy to me. I can't. Y'all would have to catch me on a good live stream with some good super chats. I just can't bite into an okra raw. Mentally, I just can't do it. I cannot. All right, Jamia, here you go. I think I have your address already. Put that over there so I know to send those out when I send the rest of them. Mentally, I cannot. I just can't. I can't. I'm just going to say that I can't. All right. So, got my kale, got my collards. That's what we're going to do. You harvested collards and beans. You fertilized your beds in the rain. You cleaned out another one over. Oh, you was working yesterday. I could dig it. I was working yesterday too. Working so much that I think my feet hurt. Do Vates collards grow up tall? Not really. They're regular. Hey, Fortune, how are you? You're going in on the white kohlrabi. I see a lot of people growing the purple kohlrabi. I might try to put some kohlrabi inside the green stalk. So I'm growing enough collard greens. I'm going to fill one green stalk with collard greens. I'm going to fill another one with kale and see what happens. You never heard of Vates? I like them. I like the way the leaves are shaped. Kind of like rounded off, kind of, sort of. See that? Of course, I got these from In My Gardener. You know what? I'm going to put these all together inside these baggy. Fortune, do you want to start your fall crops indoors? I'm taking these out because I am going to have my seed starting trays and I'm going to start them inside with that because I figure by the time it's time for them to go outside, they'll be nice and big. Also, gonna make some more cabbages. I think I told y'all I like the Copenhagen. I kind of want to try this one in the hydroponics. And I want to try the golden acre, more of those. I need to Google to see what golden acre looks like. So there's only yes, I played shofar to your sister. Yeah, you was tired. And my gardener's having a 40% off sale right now. Why would you say that to me? You must be new here, because y'all know I have a seed buying problem, and I might just go on and my gardener before this stream is over. Why would you say that? Oh, you're so excited to seeing germination in most of the veggies in your hydroponics. I think I did a calculation. For me, I think I had a 76% success rate. And I think part of the reason why some of them didn't survive is I had old seeds. So I think that you are in good shape. You said you only started 2 of the tiers, right? So yeah. Y'all hear that? And my gardener's having a sale. And my gardener is having a sale. Now, I do have a need. I have a need for bush beans. And I think I have a need for something else too, but I don't remember what it was. I tried to write it down. We might go to the computer. All 3 vegetables. Oh, all 3. 2 vegetables, 1 flower. Nice. Nice. I'm excited for you. You're going to have to do a video, take some pictures, do something so you can share it with us. The broccoli, I think I'm going to hold off on. I'm going to put this back on the side. All right, it's the top of the hour. Yeah, not the best influence this morning, but it's okay because we got the computer right over there. And we're going to go on to Baker Creek and look for some seeds. No, and my gardener. And look for some seeds. I think that they did email me too. But for right now, I forgot that I said I was going to do good morning, Soul Diva. I forgot. Make sure you have your membership gifting on. All right. There you go. Oh, look at that. People actually in the chat got the gifts this morning. Okay. And let me end this poll so I can tell you why. So if you were a member before and you're getting your membership back, you might want to go back and check out some of these members only videos. Go catch up. You need to go through your seeds before you go on My Gardener. I ain't going through nothing. I'm going on My Gardener. Let me end it. Where is the poll? There it is. I'll tell you why in poll. I'll tell you why I asked about, before we buy seeds and before we go any further, right? Before we go any further, let me just talk to you guys a little bit about why I put that poll this morning. So yesterday, I went over to I'm going to call it the main house. That sounds weird. I went to the house and I harvested and I cleaned up and I pruned, right? You'll see the after effects on Monday's video, right? So congratulations to everybody. Nitro, Jamia, Pepper Rookie, this other person, was it CH1B, and Coach Mean Reen. Congratulations to you. You want to go look at the sales. You're going with early golden acre, fairy, and round Dutch cabbages. Nice. No, brother, I am not. All right, so good morning, that's my art. So the reason why I asked in the poll this morning, what's your favorite thing to harvest, is I really like harvesting peppers, but sometimes because of the type of peppers that I have a hard time utilizing them. So I know that I want my giant Marconis they blush, so I picked them so that they can turn red off the bush. I'm gonna put them in a dehydrator and make paprika. I haven't purchased paprika in a while. I'm getting low. I cook with a lot of paprika. Don't know why I do. I just like the way it tastes. So I know I'm gonna make paprika. But I also heard that I could use those peppers to like stuff them for stuffed peppers. Now, I don't eat peppers. So I figure if I stuff the peppers, that it's gonna make the food, whatever I stuff them with, flavorful. So same thing with bell peppers. So I have some giant bell peppers that Miss Shirley sent me, have very great germination rate, and the peppers look amazing. So I'm planning on stuffing some of those peppers. But the one thing that I like harvesting, but I'm sick of harvesting, is cucumbers. Y'all, I have so many cucumbers that I need to sit down and make pickles, and I just can't. Don't laugh at Rich Kizzy. He play too much. I am not rich. I'm just blessed and highly favored is what I'm going to say. I am blessed and highly favored. Um, so yeah, don't laugh at him. He not funny. You're not funny, brother. So yeah. So it looks like, let me go back to the poll. Um, yes, remove the seeds and placenta to reduce the heat. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Uh, so it looks like most of you like harvesting tomatoes. Tomatoes, I have no issues harvesting. I have a lot of paste tomatoes harvested. I like the slices, but the paste tomatoes I'm gonna start making sauce with. Only 12% of you said herbs, which I'm very shocked at. Come on here. Okay, I'm done. Yes. Not rich, just blessed and highly favored. So let me just have a sidebar conversation with you guys this morning. Um, you're tired of looking at tomatoes? You need a good pick. Pepper Rookie, try the Sumter cucumber. I find that those are very good pickling cucumbers. By the way, Tamiko, I did get your email. I just haven't had time to reply. Yes, I can ship them to you. I'll just email you back the price of shipping. Um, Let me just say this. I feel like I'm a very giving person, right? I do giveaways, I do gifting, but I also feel like people gift me a lot of things too. So I feel like when you bless others, others bless you, which is why on this channel we do so many giveaways, because I feel like I bless so many people that people bless me in return. So that's why I say I'm very blessed and highly favored. That could be the preacher's kid coming out of me. You never know, but it is what it is. Welcome to the channel to everybody that just got their memberships. Please do go in and watch the members only video. Blessings going full circle. Exactly. And the garden is a blessing overall, because I've had seasons where my garden just was like, and it's because I didn't take the time and I didn't care for it the way I should. But for me, you know that, with gardening being therapy and all that other stuff, it's just for me worth it. So, I have the garden bed, which was a gift. Good morning, habitual. I have the green stalks. Some of those were a gift. And so you just have to do um, open hands that give also receive. There you go. So, if I have, and I have an abundance of things, it will not notify you. Did you hit your bell? I tell you what, habitual, most of the time I schedule my lives during the week. So I try to keep, oh, I didn't even see that comment. Thank you, moderators. I didn't even, hey, everybody. What was I saying? Yeah, so I have so many seeds that sometimes there's no issue with having one stream where I do random giveaways because, yeah. So you went to the nursery yesterday, you got some plants. Bradford Farms also here. You tried the Bradford and you tried the Bradford okra. Can you save seeds from an okra pod that was cut? I think you can. I don't know, habitual. YouTube does funny things sometimes. So yeah. All right. So let me finish. We have straightened up. We have straightened before I order seeds from In My Gardener today. Let me just go through. I don't know. I gotta get frost tolerant mustard greens. Mustard greens. Um. All right. These are gonna go into the front. You're in the bushes. Back to the bushes you go. Thank you. Who's in the chat? Chanel, Shelly, brother, can you drop in these channels? Because I'm not by the computer. Thank you. They tried to tell you couldn't. They had the pies. They were like 5 inches fat and edible. I have saved okra pods and gotten seeds from them. And not only did I plant them in my garden, unless they're like some type of hybrid that won't make okra, I don't see why you couldn't save okra seeds from those pods. But yeah, these mustards I'm growing in the front because they're purple. I love the color of them. So giant red mustards. So how many is in here? There's a lot in here. I have more giant red mustards. I'm gonna grow some Florida broadleaf mustards. They told you they had to mature on the mustard greens. You keep asking me that. Mustard greens taste like mustard greens. Roshita, do you eat mustard greens? Do you have a good description of what mustard greens taste like? They could be, let me say it like this. I think mustard greens could taste like spinach, but with maybe a bit of a peppery slash bitter taste. I don't know if that's a good description. So that's what I think they taste like. Thank you for the chili. Jim, thank you for the gems. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I think that's what mustard greens taste like. I tell you what, I like tatsoi. So I'm gonna, this is like an Asian mustard. So I'm gonna grow those. You have those purple, but you've never tasted mustards before. So yeah, it has a spinach texture. Tastes kind of like spinach, but kind of like peppery bitter, if that makes sense. You should try it. Mustard greens are you kind of pungent. You don't eat them. Yeah. I don't think, in my opinion, they're not pungent. And it could be how we cook them. Yeah. I don't know. I hope that was a good description. So, I have extra tatsoi here. You know, mustards mix well with collards. I agree. I've mixed mustards and collards before. I got these seeds from Baker Creek. These to me taste like spinach, but they're not spinach. They're like an Asian green in there. You use mustard greens as lettuce. Oh, you like the peppery taste of it? So, there's so many different types of mustard. I don't want to take out too many. I'm going to finish these off because I like the way they taste. I don't want to take out too many. And here's an extra. I'm going to toss these in with one of the, Jamie, are you here? Do you eat mustard greens? Maybe I'll toss these in. Do you just saute them in olive oil? Yeah, or some type of fat from, yeah, I usually toss them in bacon grease, but I know you don't eat pork. You can render down fat from something and put them in there. You love mustard greens? Okay. Okay. There's so many of them. So I have the Tokyo Bacana, right? And they grew very well. However, Jamia, I don't think I like the Tokyo Bacana. Tamiko, um, when I send you these Blue Max, I'm gonna send you these too because I don't like this. I don't like this variety actually. And you know, I grew a lot of them last year. Um, yeah. Garden Rocket is the same as arugula. I don't like it. Is there a code? I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out in a minute. All right, and then toss this over here, toss this over there. You think it's good in a salad? Try it. Grow it and try it. Now I am gonna say this, Chanel, mustard greens, if you put them in your hydroponics, they grow very, very, very fast. So you would like to grow them in hydroponics. You just put some in your cart. I don't know the code, but I did get an email. Oh no. I almost spilled all these seeds. What are these? Turnips. I'm also going through and planting the old. In my gardener, you don't need a code. Look at you. You still in here causing trouble. I'm spilling seeds over here. I don't know which ones they are. I'm just going, you know. Okay, here we go. Oh, you like the butter crunchy like taste. Um, you're gonna try the Blue Max. Blue Max or collard greens. Music to your ears that mustards grow very fast. Let me restart this. Okay, here we go. Put the gold back up. All right. Tamiko, I just replied to you. You sure you don't need a code? I don't know. I haven't been on it yet. If anybody is on the MR Gardner site, let me know if there's a code. So, you did grow the purple-lated bok choy in hydroponics and you used them in salads. They were delicious. Were they spicy? What did they taste like? You're talking about these, right? Because I'm going to try them. But I want to, it's no code, it's just 40% off. Yeah, I want to try these, the purple lady. If you try them in a salad, what do they taste like? I need to know. You said pungent and you eat them. I got you, I got you. Purple top. I think this is where them seeds coming from. Yeah. Purple top, white globe. I have so many of them open. Who eats turnips? Don't ask me what a turnip tastes like, Chanel, because I know you was getting ready to type it. Because I don't know how to describe it. Mustard greens taste pungent, sharp, and peppery, much like a blend of fresh radishes, wasabi, and dark leafy greens. Turnips. Purple top rutabagas. Why do I have so many of the same seeds? Golden Globe. So I want to try the Golden Globe. Purple top globe. Why do I have so many purple top globe? That's okay. We're going to plant these jokers this year. I have a lot of them. Purple top, white globe. I have a bunch of them. Yes, they're good and taste just like lettuce. No spice. Purple top, white glove. I like turnips better than I like mustards too, but mainly because I mix the roots in with the greens and they are delicious. And I'm going to try these rutabagas too. And I'm going to try these. If you're in the chat and you like turnips, please tell Chanel what they taste like. I don't know, they taste like turnips. So if you eat turnips, tell Chanel what you mean like the leaves or the roots? Rutabagas and turnips taste different. Very true. I feel like rutabagas are sweet. Well, they're sweet. Period. Somebody tell Chanel what turnips taste like. Roots mixed in the greens too. Yeah, my grandmother cooks the roots and the greens together. So what's the oh, it's a lot of sold out seeds. That's probably why it's a sale. They're probably about to restock. So what they have, they're putting on sale. Smells like someone's cooking breakfast downstairs. They are. They're sweet, grilled, or roasted. The rutabagas or the turnips. I like my turnips mixed in with the greens. I want to put these back in the box. Turnips taste a little bitter to you. Yes, I feel like everybody's taste buds are different, right? They soak up flavor of the seasoning. Very true, Pepper Rookie. Very, very true. All right. So let me put these things back in the seed boxes. And then we're going to go on we're supposed to be cleaning up, y'all. We're supposed to be organizing this office. Cabbage. There's a broccoli up here somewhere because the bee is missing. Here it is. I'm not being helpful. It's because I don't really know how to describe it to you. Kohlrabi, kale, mustards. This is out of place. OP. Turnips. Collards. Oh. Move everything down. So again, I have my seeds in each case alphabetized. And for kicks, how big is my seed collection? I feel a little bit of, look at there. I'll take the purple ones out. I feel judged, Pepper Rookie. I feel very judged. I may need to start my own seed store. Maybe. I just like to have what I like to have, and I don't like to not have something. Okay. You mix turnips and mustards together. That's interesting. Turnips taste like a crisp, earthy cross between a raw cabbage and radishes when raw. Turn sweet and nutty and savory when cooked. Thank you, Shelly, because that is a great. Now, here's what we took out to grow. All these. Am I going to have all these in the garden? I'm going to try. But I'm not sure. But that just means I won't be able to plant multiple too many multiples of too many things. Um, so yeah, it should be able to fit. So two of the green stalks have strawberries, and so I'll be able to use 4 green stalks, a raised bed, the enclosure, where the corn was, that section, and where the tomatoes are, and then 2 raised beds here. And I'll be growing some stuff indoors so that I don't have to go outside to get it. Yes, Shelly, I'm pretty sure took that description from online, but you did great, sis. So let's see. Let's take a look, see what the office looks like. You see the table? It looks chaos but organized, more organized than what it was, right? Um, let's see. Before I order more seeds, I can tell you that the one thing I know I need are the bush beans. But my seed cases, I'm gonna put them back here. So Pepper Rookie, you just asked me how many seeds I have. Check me out. That's 3. 4, 5. So let me show you. Those are the seed cases that we just went through. There's herbs one, there's a flower one, there's a summer one, there's a winter one, and yeah, that's where we are with it. I'm probably gonna have to move this from here and put it in this corner here because I feel like it's too close to these lights here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's move it now before I forget. It's too close to the lights. Today or sometime we're gonna have to take get some water for the various hydroponic systems to do the other 2. And while I'm here, I might as well. I was looking for this yesterday. I really needed my mat yesterday and it was here. So I'm gonna have to put it in my car. Boxes and bags. In fact, sweetened. Okay. Sounds delicious to you? So I'll put these over here. I'm not gonna stack them on top of each other though. It's too close to the lights. All right. No, Granny never has to buy seeds. I send her big packages of seeds so that she doesn't have to. Now, will she buy seeds? Yes, even though I tell her not to. My granny is her own woman, and she will buy seeds even when I tell her not to. This seed mat I'm going to leave out because I need it. This I'm going to leave out because I need to take it with me. And that's... Look at there. I found more seeds in my little bin over there. Anybody want some borage? There we go. I'll put that on the table. So I have some things to give out. Whatever. Let's see. So let me chat with you guys before I go online. We're going to look at In My Gardener to see what they got. Does anybody have any particular type of bush bean? Good morning, Galaxies. You love borage for tea? I'm pretty sure it's nice for tea, but the reason why I don't like it, it's kind of petty. It's because it rubbed up against me and I don't like how the plant itself feels. So I don't think I'm going to grow it again because as I'm going in you like the contender bush bean. So I like the from Homestead Heart. So far, my favorite bean that I think I've ever grown. I even like it better than the Blue Lake is the Jade Bush Bean. Really love that one. And I got it from Homestead Heart. I actually need to check out her her website or their website to see if they have more of those. Yeah. Chanel loves spicy stuff in general, so let's see. What was that? I dropped my marker, y'all. All right. So I need to take out some of these envelopes. Pepper. All right. We're going to make sure that these seeds don't get messed up. So I use these packets when I do my mailings to make sure your seeds don't get crushed. So borage, mustards. Blue Lake is good. I think jade bush beans are better. Brandywine. Boom. You like the purple bush? They're so pretty. How do they eat though? Blue Lake is what most of us know, and it's because that's what the big box store sells, right? So, yeah. Okay, Nichols, have a great day on purpose. Dragon tongue is good to eat out in the yard. Yeah, I've never tried the dragon tongue just out in the yard. So I grew a lot of dragon tongue this season, and I'm not sure if I like them because they're like flat and fuzzy. They're not fuzzy, but they have a fuzz to them that I wasn't expecting. So I want to try them, but I'm scared. If that makes sense. So these are 3. I don't like to just smell a little bit of seeds at once. So y'all gonna get more, the 3 of you that are getting seeds today gonna get more than what you thought. And I still have the seeds that I have to give away from yesterday. You haven't eaten. The King Tut purple is a good eat in the garden. Yeah, I don't know. And plus y'all know you want a good lime or a butter bean. My grandmother grows butter beans. I don't. You agree with the weird fuzziness? Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, like, am I gonna like it best if I cook it? Because, all right, so here's the thing. If you haven't figured this out by now, fuzzy vegetables kind of creep me out a little bit. And if I wash it and the fuzz is still there, I think twice before eating it. So like, you know how like kiwis are kind of fuzzy, right? So you cut the skin off of a kiwi. Is the shishito pepper spicy because I want to try them? I don't know, but Asia just be eating them. Ergo the okra. So with okra, it's fuzzy, but I fry it, so I know I don't taste the fuzz. Also with okra, I don't want to eat a raw okra because if I eat it and it's slimy, I'm gonna spit it out, and that's not very good to do. Well, I could eat it off stream and then tell you what I think, but I don't even want to try it. Shelly tried it last night. She was like, just try it, and I was like, absolutely not. So yeah, shishito peppers. I don't know if they're spicy. Pepper Rookie, you the pepper guy in here. It's the shishito that actually eats peppers. Are shishito peppers spicy? Peaches. I watch the peaches so good. Actually, peaches don't bother me. So yeah, that's the one thing that I think is the exception. Peaches don't bother me, although, you know, albeit I like nectarines better. I like nectarines better. All right. So this needs to go with the hydroponics. These are the little labels. This seed magazine, 1 out of 10 of them are spicy. Of the shishito peppers, right? That's interesting. I'm gonna put this on top too. Sorry, y'all. Most shishitos are not spicy. Every now and again, you'll find one that has a little heat. That's part of your issues. Listen, I feel like everything is pretty organized for the most part. You've never eaten a spicy shishito pepper? Give us a flavor profile of what a shishito pepper tastes like. I'm gonna save this plug because I still have one working garden cube. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today while I organize this growing indoor space / office of mine. I meant to tell you guys that earlier. I really appreciate it. Oh, you love nectarines? Yeah, I love nectarines. This is one of my go-tos. I'm gonna put this down here. And this goes to the let pot. Where is the let pot, by the way? So the let pot we're gonna put into commission this week. But while I have you guys here, I'm gonna fix this. If you've never eaten a spicy, okay, I think I read that already. I need to put this, so I think I might have told you guys before, the reason why I don't like the let pot is because for this one, the light doesn't go all the way down. And one of the reasons why I like it is because it's not hard to get the pump out. So I already cleaned the pump and everything when I cleaned it out. But this one has a filter that's supposed to go around it. Powdered shishito garlic salt is phenomenal. Okay. I think it goes like this. Does it? Yeah. And then this goes on top, does it? I hope I'm putting this filter on here right. There we go. They're pretty mild to you in flavor, a little sweet and smoky. Love them as a frying pepper in dishes. You know, one day I'm gonna try a shishito pepper. I'm actually gonna try to branch out and try more of the vegetables. Any of the vegetables that I can eat raw. No, the let pot is not my favorite. The A-hope is my favorite. The one that's named after my grandmother is my favorite. Oh, I did this wrong. The wire has to go all the way around. Oh, I did this wrong completely. Let me take this filter back off. This right here is supposed to be down in the front. I knew it looked weird. Sweet 100s and shishito peppers, all the other stuff keeps falling. Oh, it just fell in your cart, Jamia? The other stuff just fell in your cart? Tell us what fell in your cart. I'm curious, so I can kind of know if I'm going to be disciplined or not. There we go. So I do like that. It's easy to get this filter back in here. And I'm trying to line it up so that the wire is pushed down in there. I need something to push it. Yeah, I mean, you're still using the same 6-pot arrow garden. What do you grow in your arrow garden? Push this wire in here. All right, that's as much in as it's gonna go, because I quit. There we go. So maybe this week or maybe next weekend, you just use it for seed starting your peppers. Okay. You know, I didn't say I was going to be disciplined. I just said I know what I need, which was bush beans. So I'm going to try to get some bush beans, but if I see some other stuff, maybe I'll get it. I do know that there are some other things that I do need though. All right. This one is ready, ready, ready. I think this one can go on top. I think it was on top before. For right now, I'm going to sit it beside Cece. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll sit it up here for now. You know what I also need? I need a step stool for in here because I don't like standing on my tippy toes. Hill Country red okra, round zucchini, champagne bubble tomatoes, bee balm, gray zucchini, purple beauty bell peppers. Thank you, Pepper Rookie. That lead pot, I think my husband bought me for my birthday. So, as you can see, I didn't buy all of my hydroponic systems. Some of them were gifts. And I can't wait for the other systems to start germinating, the ones that we started yesterday, because I love when things germinate. It's so exciting. All right, let's see what we can find on Baker Creek. Yeah, love is grand. See what we can find on Baker Creek over here. Let's go over to the computer. You guys can watch me be not responsible. Let me grab my chair. And I'll show you what we're going to get. We're going to do it together. Oh, Chanel, I got a question. This houseplant, is there a particular stuff that I'm supposed to wipe these leaves with? Watch me go down the rabbit hole. Am I gardener? Let's do this together. Check the screen out. Can you see that screen? All right, let's see. MyGardener.com. You know, I'm gonna put you guys on the other tripod so y'all can get the full. Oh, while supplies last. 40% off. That's a problem. Let's see. I'm gonna put y'all on a different tripod so that we can really do this together. I'm not gonna wipe them out. Where did I get the tripod? Amazon. Amazon is my friend. Here we go. See what screen y'all can see. We're gonna do it like this. Slide y'all over. All right, y'all ready? Just wipe them with room temperature water and soft cloth. Got it. Now, Soul Diva, I can't possibly be a bad influence. I knew you were here, but I didn't know you were buying stuff. That's not my fault, right? She goes, you're a bad influence. I wasn't even thinking about seeds. Now I'm getting some in 5 to 7 days. Oh, y'all are so funny. So funny. All right. So first I'm going to shop for what I need, which are bush beans, right? Type bush. And I'll tell you what's helping me out here. What's helping me out is a lot of these are sold out. These garbanzo beans look weird. Antigua bush beans, Jacobs. So yeah, that's why they're having a sale. The provider beans, those are sold out. They have a lot of sold out beans. I don't like it. This is interesting. Purple hull. I think you have to shell. I don't want any beans I gotta shell. Sold out, sold out. Even the Blue Lakes are sold out, y'all. Let's see. Cut to see how a pro does it. Me too, since the boo boo and the lettuce catastrophe. I don't know what season. Yeah, that's a catastrophe. That's why I started lettuce here, because you just finished your cart before. Hopefully you don't show me anything I forgot. So, oh, filter by available. You know what? Y'all so smart. And stop. All right, now let's get to it. Nitro, you are a bad influence. All right. I'm gonna try these Antigua bush beans. Plump, ivory colored seeds that are perfect for soups, stews, and casseroles. I don't put beans in soups. Pepperoki, they have a lima bean in here. Shishitos are sold out. Cannelli, I don't want any of those. I think someone talked to me about contender bush beans. And they're stringless. All right. That's the first one we're going to get. My local feed and seed had a lot of beans at some awesome prices. You may want to look there for seeds. I need to figure out where I'm going to get 3 of these. I need to figure out where the local feed and seed is where I'm located. I normally just go on the websites. I don't need any cucumber seeds. I don't need any basil seeds. I don't need any. Let's look at the cabbages. They have 2 types of limas. Don't ask me how I know. I know how you know. I know exactly how you know. They have Copenhagen, which I have. Ooh, they have a red cabbage. I don't really eat red cabbages, but my mother-in-law does. The golden acre cabbages, I have plenty of them. Late flat Dutch. I think Pepperoki has those. I'm gonna get some from my grandmother. Add to cart. All right, we're doing good over here. Things that I don't have is what we're getting. See what else? Seeds. Carrots, don't need those. Cauliflower, don't want it. Corn, I need corn. You're trying to control yourself, telling yourself, you don't, you need the seeds. She Natural, you need them. There's availability in stock. Characteristics, type, sweet, white, sweet, yellow. Okay, now silver queen corn. My grandmother likes those. I'm gonna get her a few packs of those. Gonna get myself a few packs of those. Add to cart. Let's see, what else? Corn. I don't need a cover. Edible flowers. I don't really eat flowers. You purchased a lot of dark red tomatoes. You love their color and sauce. If you find seeds in a Dollar Tree, they have them for 15 cents. I'm glad you said that. My grandmother has some Dollar Trees by her. I'm going to ask her to go get it. Calendula? Oh, they availability in stock. Let's see what they got in stock. Bachelor buttons. I didn't know bachelor buttons were edible, and I grew a lot of them this year. Lavender, jump up viola, Mexican marigolds. Oh, they have roselle here. If anybody was looking for some roselle, they have some. The roselle Asian sour leaf hibiscus. I'm not buying it because you know. Did you guys know that bachelor buttons were edible? Because I didn't. I still wouldn't eat them even if I did know that though. Eggplant, I don't eat those. Fennel, garlic. Garlic. Need some garlic. Availability. All their garlic is out of stock. Gourds, kohlrabi, leafy greens, lettuce. I have plenty of lettuce. Mustard greens, onion, peas, pepper. I'm not buying any more peppers. I have enough peppers. Radish, rhubarb. You found some veggies after that and just flowers. The rhubarb is sold out, but I have rhubarb already. You know, I'm going to look at the peppers. I'm not going to get my garlic from Cropper. Yeah, I'll have to email them. I don't need any of these peppers. You love flowers when you're plating? That's thoughtful. I don't. You know what I'm looking for? I'm looking for these Sugar Rush because I want to see what they look like. They don't have them here. I think that must be on the Baker Creek website where they have the Sugar Rush. This is very interesting. Oh, they do. Sugar Rush, stripy. So I have Sugar Rush. They are not, they are hot. This, let me click into the description. I have a lot of Sugar Rush plants. But are they sweet though? See you later, Shelly. Are they sweet? While you guys are here, let me just type in these commands. All right. So for my moderators, I have dropped their links in the chat. Good morning, Kenneth. So let me go back to you, Pepper Rookie. Let's talk about these Sugar Rush. When you taste the Sugar Rush peppers, is it like instant heat or is it a little bit sweet? Because I had wanted to make a, hey Tag, Tag, I didn't forget about you. Your seeds are going in the mail. What's tomorrow? Monday? Tomorrow. I had to find them because when I was moving around, I put them in a place where I forgot. So, fruity, but then heat. Would you make a fruit-based pepper sauce with them? Not like hot sauce, but pepper sauce. My desk is clean right now. It's not normally as clean. It's only clean because we just moved it here. So yeah, it's not normally this clean. So yeah, okay. So yeah, I want to make a pepper sauce with them. That's why I have so many Sugar Rush this year. I want to sub out the for my sweet and tangy pepper sauce. I want to switch from habanero to the Sugar Rush peppers. So yeah. So let's see what's in the cart. I think I could check out. There's 11 packs of seeds in here. But let me just go to see if I need anything else. Kohlrabi, don't need that. Melons, microgreens, okra. Don't need okra. Pumpkins, peppers, radish, rhubarb, root vegetables. Let's look at the root vegetables really quick. Mashi corn salad. It's a nice mild green. Going to try it in hydro on your next. What's a pork chop tomato? I gotta go look. I never heard of that in stock. Root veggies. They got a lot of carrots, beets. Carrots, beets. I don't think I like beets. Hey, Sugar Rush are above cayenne. Who has eaten or grown jicama? What is that like jicama? Can you slice that up and make french fries with it? I'm curious if that's the vegetable. Jicama. Parsnips. A sugar beet. That's interesting. All right, let me check out. I think I made my time. You got 19 bag and listen. So Diva, think about it. Did you see how many seeds I have over there? I have a lot already. Tomatillo, tomatoes. Before I go, let me look at these watermelons. What does jicama taste like? Available in stock. I do want this black diamond watermelon. Jubilee. I'm gonna get a Jubilee for me, one for my grandma. Add to cart. And then I'm gonna get, Dixie Queen. I'm gonna get one for me and one for my grandma. Okay. All right, I rounded it out with 15 seeds. It's too late for watermelon. I'm getting it to her for next year. So yeah. Oh, look at that. And I barely spent 20 bucks. So thank you, Nitro, for letting me know. So I will check out in a... All right, pay now. It's so sad that Shop has all my information in there. It's so easy to just buy stuff. Jicama tastes similar to potatoes. That's what I thought. So I want some jicama. Kinda like yuca. Thank you. I should have bought the jicama. I'll come back and buy some jicamas later. Oh, I earned some points. Okay. So, Tamiko, if you're here, reply to my email. I don't like beets. I feel like, what? Let me take that back. I don't know if I like beets. Okay? When someone told me that beets taste like dirt, that told me when somebody told me that beets taste like dirt, that's when I decided that I don't think I like them. So I'm trying to grow the beets, and once I grow them, I'm gonna grow the orange kind, and if I like the orange kind, then I'll try the red one. Red beets taste like pure dirt. I see. So if it tastes like pure dirt, I don't want it. Somebody told me to try the orange ones roasted, so we're gonna try that. But if it tastes like dirt, I don't want it. That's almost part of the reason why I don't like other vegetables. If they are too earthy, I don't want it. Wait, Vanessa, you came out of the bushes? No, purse dirt. What is purse dirt? No, Vanessa, I've never had beets. She came out the bushes to say you've never had beets. I've never eaten beets before. Grow one of the colorful beets, like a watermelon beet. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try that with my fall gardening. Um, I might like golden beet. Matter of fact, let me take out some beets before I let y'all go today. Let's take out these beets, um, and we'll figure out. Beets are fantastic. So the funny thing about beets in smoothies, I did a juicing thing with Vanessa, who happens to be in the chat, and of all the juices that we tried, the um, the ones that had the beets in it is the one that I didn't like. So that's why I said I don't think I like beets. Where are the beets? I know they're over here somewhere, right in front. So, oh my goodness. Remember that seed tape I was looking for last weekend? Here it is in the container. So, yeah. Okay. Golden beets. I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take this out for Vanessa. She like beets. Who else like beets? Who likes beets? Pepper Rookie, do you like beets? You getting some beets. I don't like beets. I don't think I like beets. Take out some more beets. You said not me. You don't like beets. Jamie loves beets. You getting some beets. I got to get rid of these beets. Some of these beets is going in my giveaway box. So I want to say, what's my sub count? I think I'm at 3,450. At the 4,000 mark, we'll do a giveaway. Uh, beets are good. Tag, I don't like beets. Well, I don't know. I don't think I like beets. I know that I don't like the way the beet juice tastes when we're juicing. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So yeah, Vanessa, I'm gonna grow you and your mother some beets, if that's okay with you. Beets pickled. No, 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 no. Nitro, I think I tried that for my grandmother. No, thank you. Don't like them, okay? So I am going to get along with my day. I'll thank you, Soul Diva, for becoming a member. Where's my horn? We gotta celebrate. So y'all know, um, we got a new member, y'all. So Diva, make sure you go check out the members only videos. We will do some. There will be one dropping today. No video today, but there will be no normal video today. There will be one tomorrow. Vanessa, call me after this. I have something for your mother. I think I sent you a picture last night. We live closer now, so it's no excuse. But yeah, so welcome to the family, Soul Diva. I appreciate it. And see you guys same time, same place next week. I'm going to try to pick up my live streaming schedule. You know, the only time that I don't live stream is when I'm out of town. So next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, maybe I'll do an 8 o'clock stream for those of you that are on West Coast time, because I did get a message in my comments that sometimes I stream too early and people hate when they miss me. So maybe one of the streams next week will be at 8 from 8 to 10. I do a solid 2 hours. Hello, Jacqueline Cosme. We're ending today. But yeah, we will do some stuff. Check out the members only videos. And I think I'm going to put a members only poll up sometime this week. So until next week, make sure you guys check out the videos on the channel. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you to the members for still hanging in there and sticking with me. But yeah, and yeah, we're gonna update some of these emotes and try to put out some different content. We're rounding out the podcast for season 1, so that'll be on the channel. Plenty of things on the channel, and hopefully this week you will see me, or maybe I'll be able to put together the garden beds for the back of this house here. So until next week, see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great day on purpose and be productive. Bye, y'all.